damn camera, get off my property. Who the hell are you?
What's going on, everybody? So it's finally happening. I'm super excited.
Ain't nothing happening.
We're finally going to get some material for my car for the RX-7. And old Wyatt over here, he's got his race truck. I don't want to show too much because y'all need to come go to his channel and go check it out. But it's finally happening. Today, we are getting the material for the roll cage. Now,
dude, so much is happening today.
Dude, I got my truck today. We're gonna go get this freaking material today.
I know, dude.
And then maybe this week we'll freaking start on it. Like, it's gonna be some cool ass shit.
Really ambitious as hell, son.
Dude, I am freaking pumped to get started on this. So I'm super excited. If you guys didn't know, I don't think I mentioned before, but I'm gonna be doing a funny car cage in this. So I'm gonna be doing a 25-2. It should be started to go about 6.0s, which it'll never go that fast, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So check it out. Old Wyatt over here has been working hard.
I'm going 25-6 because we heavy, boy.
Yeah. So we're both doing 25 like funny car cages in our cars, just because it's easier to do them now than it is to go back and add it.
Yeah.
So
it's a bitch to like cut apart a 10-point and make everything work with it. I mean, you can do it, but it's just kind of a pain.
Dude, this came out legit. You were sending me pictures of it.
Them welds though on the backside.
Okay, that's fine, but you actually like that looks really strong like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Well, look, right now you can take this one bar. Lift up the whole chassis. So
decent, Ricky.
And that's only one bar, and this is going to be double frame rail with, you know, gussets in between and everything, both sides.
Yeah. But if you guys want to check it out, he's doing a full build on his channel at Sketchy DA. Yeah. Check it how legit this dude is. You already know Wyatt does it once and he does it right. Look at this. He even painted everything on this. It looks so awesome. It's gonna be sick. I'm freaking dude, I feel like I'm more excited to see this done than the RX-7. I'm not even kidding. Like, I came in here the other week and saw this.
Coolness factor, but the RX-7 is still gonna be faster.
Well, yeah, but dude, it's cool to have something that like looks good and is decently fast. Something that's not just like a race car. So
goals is like mid-9s with it.
It's gonna do it, bro.
Power it's gonna have right now.
It's gonna do it.
So
I'm excited, dude. Well, you ready to head to Denver really quick?
Yeah, we gotta do that for traffic.
Let's mob. Let's mob out.
All right, let's roll, boy.
Well, about $3 grand later.
Yeah, about 2,500 exactly, almost.
Here we are. Got some material.
A little bit of metal.
Yeah, and we're still probably gonna need a little bit more. So, all kinds of fun though. So we get for building race cars, dude.
That's the life, brother.
We gonna
always being broke.
Yep. We're gonna strap this shit down and then go get some sushi.
Fuck yeah, we are. And you're paying. Hells yeah.
Yeah, thank you for bringing your truck up here.
Nah, it's all good. I just want to build race cars with my race car friends.
Same, dude.
Dude, quit. Some sushi, huh? Hell yeah. Bomb as fuck. I love this place. This place is awesome.
Haven't ate all day.
I'm starving.
These boys hungry.
Eat up, old son.
Alrighty guys, so after a bunch of running around yesterday, we are finally ready to do cage stuff. So over here at Kyle's, he's gonna be letting me use this space, so that way I can use the bender over here at PFI. I've already kind of mocked up the top bars for the tube front. I know I had a lot of people asking me if I was gonna add bars, and yes, I just didn't have a bender to do that. I did the straight bars because I could do that by myself, but I did get them bent up yesterday and kind of notched. It's already playing with the turbo setup. So before we can actually start doing cage stuff today, I'm waiting for my SFI book to show up. Should be here today or tomorrow, so I can start on the bottom portion of like the floor. But for today, I got to weld these in, and then I also need to make the front motor mounts. As of right now, there's no front motor mounts. They're gonna be kind of a pain, just this side, because the steering shaft is in the way, but I'll figure that out. It's no big deal. Got the whole rig over here. And by rig, I mean my small toolbox and my little welder setup. Haven't really showed much of this, but this Fronius right here, this is the Fronius Magic Wave 230i. And I'm telling you right now, it's an awesome machine. So we got the whole cart set up and everything. Got it over here. Got the bandsaw over here too, so cutting stuff should be easy. The goal is to try and get this cage done by the end of February. It's a lot of work. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm really hoping it does happen, just so that way it keeps us on track to make it to Cleetus Cars April 4th. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust out the welder, take the fenders off, and get to welding the bars. All the bars need to be welded still, they're just tacked in place. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and then we will see if my SFI book showed up, and then we'll maybe start on the cage. Alright, so just got done welding all of the tube front. I really like how it came out. I still got to make the little parts that are going to come off for the fender and hold all the body stuff on, but I'll worry about that later. Felt like it came out pretty good. That Fronius though, it's one thing I wanted to mention really quick, guys. Just got to say it again. This thing is awesome. This Fronius welder and this wireless foot pedal. As you guys saw from earlier of me welding, this wireless foot pedal comes in handy. It's nice having way less cables underneath the ground like that when you're welding on your back. Just makes it super easy and super simple, and this unit is so quiet with this water cooler down here, and the built-in water cooler makes it so much simpler to move around. So huge shout out to them. So if you're in the market for a welder that's top of the line and you don't want something cheap, something that's got a good warranty and that does a fantastic job and has way more settings than I'll ever use, go look at the Fronius. You won't be disappointed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me show you guys what I've been working on now. I did tell you guys I was going to move on to the motor mounts after this, but yesterday I was planning on making motor mounts and I had all the material, and then Sean came over and he told me that he basically convinced me. I wanted to do a front motor plate on it, but then I decided I was just because it was easier just to do regular motor mounts. But I did decide that I'm gonna end up just doing a front motor plate and then a mid plate. It's not that big of a deal. Just might as well do it once instead of having to make these mounts and then have to make mounts for a motor plate again. So I'm gonna be waiting on that. I had to order those. Those are coming in. So yesterday I was working a little bit on stuff on the inside for the cage. Now I'm gonna show you guys that here in just a second. Before we do that, I wanna show you guys what I found inside the car. Check it out. So this is what I found inside the car. It's a bunch of slips from, I don't even know. There's some that are in here that are really old, and that's what I want to show you guys. This is from all of last season, and look at this, guys. So I know most of you guys probably won't remember this, but look at this. This is the 20th of September, 2017. And this was when the RX-7 was stock motor, still in the Gen 3 motor that we blew up on the dyno, and had the 150 shot on it, but it had the stock wheels and tires on it, and it went 13.1 at 106, smacking limiter at the end of the track because it didn't have enough gearing. And look at this, almost 2 years later, the 25th of September 2019, this pass it did the 12860, and I only did the 330 hit, so it went 3.7 in the 330 and coasted to a 6.2 in the 8th. So it's pretty cool. So if you look at this pass, this is a better pass. I didn't let out. I let out at the, or actually, yeah, I let out at the 8th. It did a 1.460 and only did 3.8 in the 330, but it did a 5.90 in the 8th. So it's pretty crazy to see the difference on this. This was the same night, so 25th of September 2019 as well. Just thought it was pretty cool that I shared that with you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know why I saved all these, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel weird throwing them away. Like, that's so many passes from last year. Like, this thing took a beating. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this really quick last night. Me and Todd were working on this. I had some help from Sean as well. So I got the seats out and I got kind of a rough idea of how I'm gonna go about attacking this. So I did, as you can see, get the main hoop built. Now, I know I didn't show you guys this and I did not film it. It was complicated and we did mess one up right away. We only messed it up because did a little bit of the math wrong. Wasn't a big deal. I can reuse the pieces, but basically what I'm gonna be doing with my car is I'm gonna be leaving the floor in it. I'm just gonna be drilling holes where the main hoop goes and where the front down bars come down. There'll be holes down there, and then all of the bottom part of my cage will be underneath the floor. So right now, the main hoop goes all the way through the floor. And right now, it sticks out quite a bit. It's not gonna stick out that much, but all the bottom part of the cage is gonna be underneath the floor. I guess the easiest way is just to show you guys with the diagram on the book, but I feel like this will be the easiest way to do this. Now, I could cut the floor out, which I don't wanna do. It sounds like a pain, or I could make the bottom part of the cage on the inside of the car, and I feel like that would make it, I just feel like I'd run out of room quick with it like that. So this is why I want to make the bottom part of the cage underneath the floor and have the main hoop and the down bars drop through it. And then that also makes it so I can move the whole cage as a unit up and down to weld all the final bars, and then I can put it back up in place once it's all welded. But so this is what I'm talking about. So this is the 25-2 book that I ordered. This is figure B. This is for the center of the driver's helmet is center or forward of the main hoop. So I'm gonna put my helmet right in the center of the main hoop, and this is what I'm talking about, this floor piece. So today, after I got this main hoop bent, I'm gonna take dimensions for making this bottom floor piece. I'm gonna start with this rear cross member, and then these sidebars and these little frame rails here. Mine's gonna be a little bit different than this just because my transmission is in the way, but it's gonna end up looking really close to this. So I do have a lot of work. I hope you guys are excited about this. I'm pumped. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but it'll all be worth it. So this dog, look at this dog. I'm trying to do an outro, and this dog is over here being a big old baby. What are you doing, Luce? You're so funny, dude. Okay, so before I end this video off, I just wanted to say I am planning for Cleetus Cars April 4th. That means the car needs to get the cage done, the whole turbo kit, the motor mounts, and a couple of little things buttoned up on it before we actually make it. So like end of March, that all needs to be done. That gives us like a month and a half. So I don't know. I hate asking for you guys' help, but if you guys want to help support, go get a t-shirt. If you want to see the RX-7 at Cleetus Cars April 4th, go get a t-shirt. I'll put the link to my website down below. I have maybe 30 shirts left, so go get them. It really helps me, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Next video, we're gonna be diving in deep doing this cage stuff. So hopefully we'll have a lot more progress done for you guys, and I'll be filming a lot more for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Go buy a t-shirt. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, stop it. Lay down.